My name is Matt Young. I'm an events manager for the Dollywood company, and I've been working with the company since 2001. The thing I love about special events is that it changes on a daily basis. Some days we might be carving pumpkins, some days we might be building a shed or rebuilding a shed, some days we might be putting up Christmas lights or planning and preparations, and I've loved every minute. I've loved the challenges of it. We've ranged from creating and operating a new parade to creating and operating, installing new festivals such as Great Pumpkin Luminites, and that process is really neat to really go from the design phase to construction and to install. Early design phases, we look at the look of it first. It's like, oh my gosh, we look at these artist renderings and they look beautiful, and then we start breaking it down to manufacturing, construction, and install, and coming up with a realistic plan to how these pieces are going to go together. I love that design and construction piece of it, where we make sure that we provide input all along the way. It's a really great process to go through that. When the park's typically slower, that's when we're busy, because that's when we're installing all this. We're putting up all these decor and pumpkins and everything else and getting ready for our festivals, between Festival of Nations in the spring, and then we've got Great Pumpkin Luminites and our harvest celebration, as well as our Smoky Mountain Christmas, and with a new addition of Glacier Ridge for this year. But right now we've got a core team of about 6 people that work year-round, and that goes from tear down, cleanup, preparation, everything else. At certain times we've got teams of 100 people out on park installing and tearing down and getting ready for the festivals. And of course, as the park continues to grow, our festivals continue to grow. Of course, we'd love to have more people before that, but our staff has increased as the festivals have increased, because we need the manpower to maintain all these things and install and tear down. Christmas lights is one of the big things that we do, and Christmas lights start going up in mid-June. Those orders are usually placed about a year in advance, and then they start arriving around in June, and that's when our lighting teams actually go out and start hanging Christmas lights across the park. We usually have about 25 to 30 people just in the lighting teams that is focused on nothing but Christmas lights, between day crew on the ladders and night crew running lifts and getting the park ready. We have people who drive parade floats. We have people that spot the parade floats, that direct the drivers, and then you have the drivers in the parade floats that are driving through there. You never really see them, but in the parade, it's really interesting because we have our technical people that come in and do pre-operational inspections on the floats and make sure they're ready and they're safe and they're all ready to go for the park the next day. When you come in the park the next day for opening day of Smoky Mountain Christmas, it is worth every single bit just to see our guest reactions when they see everything that we've done. We have a great team in special events, and Dollywood is always growing, and we're always looking for additional hosts and help create memories worth repeating.